My friends and I went to Barcelona over Christmas break. This is a video about our trip. We flew out of O'Hare Christmas Day at 9:50 p.m. on Lufthansa Flight 435, which was an Airbus A350 headed to Munich, Germany.
Sie haben sich gemütlich gemacht, wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Aufenthalt an Bord. Wir melden uns dann vor der Landung nochmal mit dem aktuellen Wetter in München. Genießen Sie die Reise und nochmal frohe Weihnachten. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Andreas Morse. I'm the captain on the way to Munich. In the name of Lufthansa and my crew, I welcome you on board.
I didn't know Lufthansa hired Navy pilots. We went through passport control in Munich to enter the EU, and I had to take a picture of Burger Citizen. Next we hopped on Lufthansa flight 1814 from Munich to Barcelona on an Airbus A321, arriving just before local time 6 p.m. December 26th. We had a couple adventures which I'll explain later, but eventually we found our way onto the metro to head into the city of Barcelona from the airport.
Próxima estación.
Next station,
Collblanc.
Enllaç amb línia 5.
At Collblanc, we hopped off the airport metro, the L9, and had to ride 6 flights of escalators up to the L5 to get to our final destination of Sagrada Familia. Really weird time warp, leaving Christmas 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Getting here
6.
ready for the sleep.
Yeah, getting here at 6-7. Yeah, we were
Here?
we were planning to be at the AirBNB at 7. However, 4 checked bags went in at O'Hare. 3 showed up.
Guess which 3?
Luckily, I waited a bit. There were like 20 other people that also didn't have a bag, and so they were just like missing a cart or something.
Yeah, Europeans.
So the next delay was taking like half an hour to figure out how to buy the train tickets. Least user-friendly system ever.
Dude.
To be fair, the first time I tried to do it, I didn't realize that I could take the machine out of Catalan, and I can't read Catalan, so it was a little bit hard
What
to.
do you mean? It's basically Spanish.
It's French. It's French and Spanish mixed together.
Not a fan. To wrap up the first day, we went to a Mexican place down the street from our Airbnb and got tacos. Authentic Spanish food. On the 27th, our first full day, we took a train to Tarragona, which was down the coast, southwest. There they had some cool Roman ruins that we took a look at. So these bricks on the left here are actually a church. So the amphitheater was abandoned, and then a few hundred years later, they built a church, sort of in the middle of the amphitheater, one side intersecting with the existing boundary walls. Of course, now both are abandoned.
What faces? Down in there, the white, marble ones. Oh. What chariot races?
So we were just overlooking a little corner of what used to be this large track to race chariots on.
Omar, are we back in the Hoover Dam? Are we back in the Hoover Dam? Victor?
Yep.
Are we back in Hoover Dam right now?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, is this kind of what it looks like?
Yeah. Victor the Arcarius.
That's you out there.
Let's make sure our Kansas.
That's close enough underwater.
Oh, is it Freeman? Yeah, it was River. Freeman's not Freeman.
The Circus Museum had a rooftop which allowed us to get a good view of the city of Tarragona. The rooftop also provided a good view of the clouds rolling in from the coast, signaling the heavy rain that was about to start.
Yeah, it's coming in.
There's that rain I mentioned. Earlier in Barcelona we had purchased 4 of the world's crappiest umbrellas. You can see mine turned upside down by the wind here. By the time we got back to the train, 2 of ours had broken completely and we threw them away.
Wow.
Okay, maybe just walk this off.
And here's our train back to Barcelona. Back in Barcelona, we had our first actual Spain food for dinner. These are paellas. It's rice, meat, and some other vegetables all in a pan. On our second full day, we started off by going on a tour of La Sagrada Familia, which is actually just one block northwest of our Airbnb. We can see this Google Earth orbit of our Airbnb, and the Sagrada Familia is very close. So we could see it every time we looked out our back window. Here we are outside La Sagrada Familia, about to go in on our tour. The building looks large from the outside, but that's really only when you step in and look up that you get an appreciation for the scale of the building. We can see the very tall columns that are the hyperboloid shape to support the building. There's also some stained glass. There's different colors on each side, so if you were to stay throughout the whole day, you would get the experience of both the warmer colors and the cooler colors. In the basement of the museum part, we got to see the hanging string model, where they basically designed the building upside down. They hung strings with equivalent weights to get the optimal geometry for the building. Next we went to Spotify Camp Nou, where we took a bus to get a tour of the FC Barcelona training facility. That's Omar there. He's a huge Barca fan, so this was really fun for him and cool for the rest of us as well. This is the futsal court, or like basically indoor football. This is their basketball court. This is Camp Tito Villanova, which is where the main Barcelona players practice. This is the stadium where the women's team plays. Back at the museum store, I was convinced to get a shirt. For dinner, we went to this place a block away from the Airbnb that made really good personal pizzas. On our third full day, which was December 29th, we went to the Montserrat Monastery. So it was a train ride to the base of this mountain, and then there were two ways to get up the mountain. The first was a cable car, which is what we took up, and the second was a train, which we took down. So here's our cable car coming into the station at the base. And here we are riding the cable car up. This is the train, which is the other option to get to the top.
That's one of the things you can hike to.
Oh, nice.
I can't imagine it's one of the things you can hike to. Is that you did it too? Oh, yeah, but it's you. The switchbacks. Stop.
Oh, you could get 45 degrees, that's more. Yeah, definitely worth getting some videos of this main square here.
Yeah.
The day we went on the tour of the FC Barcelona training facility, by the time we got back to Camp Nou, the museum was closed. So we went back so we could look at the museum. Here's Omar with the Champions League trophy from 2015. All of Messi's Ballon d'Or. And here's a picture of the side of the Spotify Camp Nou under construction. The plan for the 30th was to go to Madrid, which was about a 3-hour train ride. So we got up early, we took the half-an-hour metro ride to the station that had trains to Madrid, and unfortunately realized that in order to purchase tickets, we needed our passports, which we had left in the Airbnb. By the time we would have went back to get our passports and then returned, enough time would have passed that it really didn't make sense to do the 6 hours round trip traveling to Madrid. So we elected to stay local and do some exploring. At least that's what we said we were going to do. As soon as we got back to the Airbnb, we all simultaneously took about a 4 or 5 hour nap. I think the 4 days of previous exploring and the 7-hour time difference from home kind of got to us all. After my nap, I made it outside for a run. I did 7 miles, starting from our Airbnb, running towards the coast, and then running along the beach. This is my first run off of the continent of North America, and yeah, it felt pretty good to get out. The beach path was really nice because it was uninterrupted. The first mile and last mile, I did have to deal with a lot of crosswalks, waiting for traffic lights to change. This is a view of some of the evening traffic off of our balcony on the front side of the Airbnb. We'll start off New Year's Eve morning with an Airbnb tour.
How's it going, MTV? This is my crib. You can see this is the bed. We have everything right there. Bunch of cables, but hopefully not a fire hazard.
Oh yeah,
My fan.
gotta look at the adapter setup here.
Yes, sir. I have to disconnect the lamps because it wouldn't fit. Make sure to plug those back in. Got my fan. Got my boy. Window into the shower. In case I won't.
I mean, it's oh wait, can you actually open it?
Well, I can open this. I don't know why.
That's crazy. Oh, is this the fan control?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. The dining room.
And we're gonna give you a presentation of your crib.
Wow.
You know what, Victor? I can't do it justice. How about you do justice?
I've never been here.
Yeah, Victor, sell. Don't present me. Sell me this
So
apartment.
Young told me I can't sell.
You got this. I believe you.
We got the kitchen, has a door into it, because I guess it's just how we do it here. We got, never figured out what this is for. Probably, it has something to do with the water. Maybe
Water
it's
heater,
just-
probably.
That is the water.
Okay.
A little weirdo, isn't it? No? Whatever. We got a bunch of cabinets with plates and everything that we never really used.
Yes,
Just the
sir.
cups mostly.
Washing machine,
Slash dryer
dishwasher.
that we-
Yeah.
Didn't anyone touch that? Dishwasher, sink. Oh. These induction
yeah.
stove tops, our microwave, get some TV in here because why not? We just have tea and stuff and sauce, spices. Yeah, the tea and coffee.
Not nice.
Our
Nothing. Dude, look at this. Look at this mechanism here.
Our fridge. I think there's some leftovers from the.
This is cool. It's literally it's to push it out to help break the vacuum seal from
Freezer.
temperature differences. Second bathroom. Shower with half a door for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know why, but I mean it kind of works.
that's all you need.
This is all you need. The water did mostly stay on that side. Yeah, window to nowhere? Who knows?
Yeah, that was like the outside of the apartment.
Yeah, it did smell like outside the one time I opened it. Sink. Entranceway. The Wi-Fi extender that's busted.
I think it started working.
Really? Okay. I just gave up after the first day. Oh. Yeah, windows that open to nowhere.
Peacock.
Big mirror. Coat storage area. More windows that don't make sense.
Yeah, they must have made sense to someone.
El Cuarto de Don Omar.
Yeah, that's always cool in my room, but I got character.
Dude, you got the blue blades on the fan.
Oh shit. Take a banana
Interesting. Well, you placed pillows.
Yeah, I didn't see those.
Turn the light on my room.
Yeah, I was room with direct access to Spencer's room, just
Yeah, it's less sus than direct access to the shower, I was gonna say. Got this nice closet for my suitcase and stuff.
giant lamp.
Double bed, also giant lamp. Fan. I had to use this outlet over there because even taking that adapter out, like that outlet was loose, I think, just from having that overhung adapter in there. Yep, access to the adjacent room. Spencer's sleeping on the couch. Spencer with the couch. And we come to the end of our tour at the balcony. Dude, look at that traffic. Look at the traffic. I mean, I guess it's always bad, but like...
Crazy problems. This is a pretty good job of
After the Airbnb tour, we took a tram down to the beach to walk around a little bit. We all touched the water here and took some pictures near the coast. Here's my new Barcelona jersey. There was also a casino that we were trying to go in to, get rid of our euros that we didn't want to convert back or use. But again, we needed our physical passports, which we didn't have. So we ended up getting a late lunch somewhere and then kind of watched the sunset from the beach. On our walk back to the metro, we ran into a 5K and 10K race. I think I would have signed up for this had I known about it. We made a quick stop at the Barcelona Harley store to try and get Spencer's dad a t-shirt. Unfortunately, it was closed for New Year's.
Just for route, so I don't have to pull out my phone. We're going to the L2 to Paral·lel. We're getting off at Universitat, and then we're going towards Hospital and getting off at España, I'm pretty sure.
Keep it rolling.
Vamos, pues.
So this is us headed out the door for New Year's. We're going to this fireworks show at the Fountain of Montjuic. I wanted to show us going down like the 5 flights of stairs that are AirBNB. There is an elevator in the center of kind of this shaft here. However, you can only really fit like 2 people in it. It's pretty slow, so usually just took the 5 flights of stairs. Apologize for the vertical video for a lot of the New Year's stuff, but I'm wearing the Meta glasses just so I could, have my hands free.
Eso.
I'm gonna take my fingers.
What we really need is a video of the staircase of fucking Tower of Babel at the airport.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Somewhere around there. Oh, okay.
Let's go get that.
Oh yeah. Pretty sick view. Spencer's just like saying, "Look up," while I get the video going.
All right, Victor. Remember, put in the orange one with the R on it.
Remember to use your new one.
Oh, actually? I made fun of you, and then mine would have gotten rejected.
Ooh, actually, not that anything.
No worries. Yeah, that would have been an L. I'm gonna put some behind my card and just. I was like, "What do you mean?" And then, yeah.
What's up?
No, I was teasing Victor about. I'm like, "Okay, make sure you use the orange one that has an R on it."
You want to use the card that says Visa on it.
And then he goes, "Make sure you use your new one." I'm like, "Oh yeah." Not a bit more, you think? Is the light going?
Yeah.
Back. Please pull away.
Here we are arriving at the last metro stop for the New Year's celebration. When we got on this train, it was really packed, such that Spencer and I and Victor and Omar had to split up 2 and 2 to be able to get on the train at all. Fortunately, it didn't work out so great for us as we ended up getting separated here. They had a barrier in the
I guess we'll see him
we tried to meet back up together, but they didn't want to let us. This guy here is telling me, like, "Oh, you gotta go that way, you gotta go that way." And I tell him, "Oh, like, we're all together as one group." And he's like, "Ah, that's fine. They come out the same side," which is not true. He's like, "Ah, that way, that way. Oh, we're together. Ah, they come out the same side, don't worry." Yeah, maybe, if there's not a crowd of, like, 80,000 people at this place. The way we went out and the way they went out we're on opposite sides of this roundabout, and it's like packed. You'll see the video after. But Spencer and I had to like wade through this whole crowd to find them again. Luckily, they sent us one good picture right before everybody lost cell service, just due to the amount of people in the area. Do you know where they would come out? That's that was the root of my question.
Same way.
Okay.
Wait, no.
No?
It's like a little platform. I actually have no idea.
Alright, let's keep walking, we'll find them. Hey Spencer, let's go here somewhere.
It's a party.
Yeah? Okay, we can go out into the open. You going everywhere else? No, gracias. Si salen pa mismo lado. Yeah, that's not true. They did not go on the same side. We were waiting through this crowd for like 5 minutes to get to the other side, and then we found them. Mentira. So here we've reunited with them, and I'm just preparing the grapes. So at the 12 strokes of midnight of the clock, you eat one grape each time the bell goes off. So I just passed out everyone's grapes, and then I was loading up my pocket with the grapes. It's probably about 5 minutes to go to the New Year's here. It's a nice drone show.
2026 sigui un molt bon any per tots i totes.
May 2026 be a great year for everybody.
So with how many people were at the celebration, we decided the strategy was to hang around for 20 minutes, sort of let it clear out, and then we opted to do the 2.5-mile walk back to the Airbnb, figuring that, you know, the metro would just be a nightmare to try and ride back. Because here's our walk back. People were actually kind of firing off, homemade fireworks in this little park here. You can hear a couple of them in the background.
I got the video going. I want to get another one of those fireworks bopping off.
I feel like it will, but they're all back there, so maybe not as loud.
No, a little one. Let's get another big one. Yeah.
There it goes. It's old, but it's still part.
Alright, it's 6 a.m. New Year's Day. We're on our way to the airport. I didn't sleep at all. I don't think Omar slept at all. I think the other two may have had a couple hours of nap, but got home late, had to get up early, so not a whole lot of time there. Yeah, I was surprised at how many people were on the metro at 6 a.m. But
6 a.m.
Probably a lot of them were just coming home from New Year's festivities.
Not too bad, but I still have to stand.
Left.
I think they're closed.
No, it's going the same way. Never mind. Push it again.
Alright, are you ready for the Tower of Babel? Yeah.
Alright, this set of escalators to get from the L5 down to the L9 metro to the airport is what kind of nicknamed the Tower of Babel. When we were taking it up the first time, it was dumbfounding that the escalators just kept on going and going, and we didn't know what was going on. And then we found the pictures on the map, and it made sense. But yeah, I have a video here of riding the entire 6 escalators down this time to get to the airport train.
What's that? Descending again to the catacombs. That's what it felt like. Gotta find the 3D model of this one.
I did.
Oh, you showed it to me, right? Yeah. Alright, but dude, just stop. The escalators keep going. Alright, finally, I think it's the last one. Yeah, that's what we're on right now. Alright, we want L9 south. Airport.
So we made it back to the airport, grabbed some McDonald's, different menu here. Then we hopped on our first flight, which was from Barcelona to Zurich. Zurich ended up being an extremely tight connection. I think it was an hour 35 to begin with, but then our plane was delayed 20 minutes, and I was seated kind of towards the back. Basically, we had 45 minutes to do it. We did it in 35, and then we all got on the plane, and then the plane was sat for an hour because of they had an engine failure code come up that maintenance had to help resolve. But all in all, we made it, and here's the plane taking off back towards Chicago. This plane was an A330. Definitely a noticeably older cockpit than the A350. I was missing my point of view cameras for the outside of the plane, but it got us back. One thing I gotta give both Lufthansa and Swiss credit for, their meal service on the long-haul flights was exceptional. It was really nice having hot food and multiple courses. When I took American to Hawaii, also an 8-hour flight, we just got like a cold sandwich. But yeah, as you can see, a whole variety here. Here we are descending into Chicago at sunset. And there's Lake Michigan, so we're about to land at O'Hare. So all in all, great trip. We spent 6 nights over there. I got to see a lot of different stuff. I got to practice my Spanish, which was cool. It actually worked. Yeah, definitely we'll be doing some more adventures like this in the future, going to other places.